Okay, so this week we're going to talk about the final project that you guys will have coming up. You're going to have a couple of choices for your final project. You have the choice between doing an essay, a vision board, or a presentation. Your final projects are going to be due May 7th, 2021. You'll have a couple of options on how you want to get that turned in. Okay, so for option one, you have the essay. So your essay has to be a minimum of 500 words, typed, double spaced, Times New Roman is your font. It will be 12-point font and in the first person format. So your paper is going to be a take on your life goals, your short-term, your long-term goals. You're going to take the ones that you had created and in your original discussion post for the first week, and you're going to expand on that goal. So you're going to, some helpful questions. These are questions that you can use, but I don't want to see the actual question in your paper. So for example, I don't want you to say, what is it? Well, my goal is, to graduate so I can get my nursing degree. That's, it's going to be an essay. So think of it kind of like a journal entry or a diary entry. That's how you're going to let me know what your goals. So the questions that I provide here and in the other slides, they're just examples that you can use for your final project. So some of these questions could be, what is your goals? Why do you want to achieve your goals? Who and what is it for? How will it feel when you accomplish your goals? And do you already have another goal in mind once you complete this goal? So these are some questions that you can use to answer or to write your essay. Okay, so essay is your option number one. Couple things to kind of keep in mind for your essay. In your discussion posts and things like that, I don't grade on grammar. I don't grade on spelling, and I definitely don't grade on the capitalization of your eyes because this is an intro to college class, not an English class. However, on your final project, if you choose to do an essay, this is a college final project. So I expect you to put in the effort for a college final project essay. So that means that I will check for grammar, spelling, and punctuation. I will check, and you will be graded for those things. So make sure your I's are capitalized. Make sure that you spell check your essay. Make sure that you have proper punctuation and you don't just rush through it. All of these things you'll need to make sure that you do for this project. Now, things you don't have to do. You don't have to have a title page. This isn't going to be an MLA format or APA format. This is just what I outlined for you in the previous slide. You don't have to cite any sources. If you choose to give some information that's directly from websites or anything like that, typically in most of your classes you would have to cite a source. For this particular project, you do not. You will email your essays to my email address listed there, and they are due at 7 p.m. on May the 7th, 2021. Okay, so then we go to option two. Your option two is a vision board. So for your vision board, we have a couple of different options, okay? You will be doing the presentation, either a live presentation to the class, or you will do a recorded presentation to the discussion board, okay? You can do one or the two. So the vision board. What I'm showing here are two examples. So the example on the left, where it talks about health and yoga and meditation, that is what I call a digital vision board. So everything is pulled directly from the internet, and then you create a vision board that you will discuss and share this information with the class. So there's a couple of things that you have to make sure that you include on the vision board. You need to include yourself. I need to see you represented, whether that is like literally see a picture of you represented, or I can see that the vision board is about your passions and the things that you want to achieve. So I can see that in the different things that you have chosen to do. So you must be represented on the board. I must be able to see what your goal or goals are on the board, and it must be fully covered or really organized and detailed. So you have two options. Like I said, the one on the left that says health and yoga and meditation, that one is a digital vision board. The one on the right is your typical poster vision board. So you can do one or the other. The goal and idea here for the vision board is if you choose to do a digital vision board, then you would do so and maybe have it, as your desktop background on your computer or laptop. So that way that you can see and reference your goals as you progress in your academic careers. The paper version is the same thing. It's just, in your bedroom or in your closet or in your bathroom, somewhere that you can see what your goals are and be reminded on why you are putting in the work that you're putting in. So you can see the things that you want to achieve. So some questions, expanding on the questions I did earlier is who inspires you? Are there quotes? Is it music? Is it dance? Is it opera? What inspires you? And what are your favorite things? Is it Reese's peanut butter cups or popcorn? From those things to, much more in-depth things. So just kind of think about what your favorite things are. And then what will accomplishing your goal do or bring in your life? Okay, so these are some ideas for the vision board. Now you must present your vision board to the class. Now that being said, you do have two options. You can present your vision board um, by recording your vision board and you'll upload that to the discussion post, or you can present your vision board to the class. There will be a separate discussion post that you'll actually have to sign up to do the presentation to the class, and I'll have two options depending on how many people we have signed up. We'll do two presentations, either one at 10 a.m. or one at 7 p.m. on May the 7th. But you'll sign up to see if one of those better fits with your schedule if you don't want to record and upload that. So option 3 is a presentation, which kind of sounds like it's the same thing as a vision board, but it is different. So you can basically create your own PowerPoint, your own Prezi, your Google Slides, whatever is better for you and customizable to you. And what you'll do is you're going to create the same thing. It's not going to be a vision board. It's just going to be a PowerPoint, and it's going to give you different methods of expression is why we do this. So again, you're going to create a life goals presentation about you. I'm going to have to be able to see what your goal or goals is in your presentation. How do you plan to accomplish your goal? Do you have a timeline? What obstacles do you face? How do you plan to overcome those obstacles? All of this information and the questions that we had in the previous slides are questions that you can answer and provide this information in your project. Now again, as with the vision board, you will have 2 to 3 minutes to present your presentation to the class, or you may record your presentation and upload it in the discussion board. See, so here's your due dates for you. So the last day to sign up for the presentation to the class during a Blackboard Collaborate session is going to be May 6th. You'll choose if you want to do 10 a.m. or 7 p.m. Your final project is due May 7th by 7 p.m. And the last day of class is May 12th. So we only have 3 weeks left. So what we do is this will be your last week for your discussion board and quiz. The next week you will have all week to prepare for your final project. We'll do a review for the final exam, and then you'll have your final exam that last week. Okay, so this is going to wrap up our information on our final project that's coming up.